Ewo, I say they rain. Kind of lost my train of thought.
Sorry. Yeah.
This video is the making and the behind the scenes of a schizophrenia awareness short film that we recently shot for a Gambian-based organization called Think Mental Health Gambia.
dafa déggal liggéey jàng dañ ko liggéey
bari mala sama moro la ya do ko de ko diga liggéey jàng
Hello, I'm Ajifata Sane and I am a representative from Think Mental Health. So this is our first campaign and I am super excited to be here.
Hey everyone, my name is Aji Ami. I'm here as part of the Think Mental Health crew and I'm so excited to be here.
Together with Think Mental Health, we created two awesome short films based off of real experiences to show how schizophrenia really looks like in our communities in the Gambia. So you guys can relax. You can relax for a bit inside. Let's just get the opening. Okay, we're good. Okay. We'll take it back. This wasn't just a one-day shoot. It was two stories, two people, two different perspectives with one goal: to help Gambians better understand what schizophrenia is all about. Day one we shot in an urban area, a normal typical urban area. It was of a young guy, well dressed, well composed, looks very neat, but has his internal struggles with his episodes when schizophrenia will attack him. He would normally have these triggers, and these triggers is what sets him off. Then this particular trigger in Denj Ligaye actually happened. It blew off when he had an encounter with an angry driver when he kicked the bottle on the car, and things just went haywire from there.
That part.
Yeah, you're back.
Wait, what about the bottle hit on the car?
Huh? No, it doesn't show.
I believe that it actually just... Wait.
It also rained, which was a bad thing for some of the crew members, but it was, in my opinion, very good for me because it helped my work. It helped me a lot. I didn't have to fix a lot of things in post. The clouds came out, beautiful clouds. Everything was moody. The shadows were out. Everything was perfect in my opinion. But the only downside to it is what, when it rains in Gambia, the poto and all those stuff. Sorry, the mud. For non-Gambians, it's mud. So I think that was the only downside. But day one in itself was a lesson. Let me put it that way. it was a lesson.
Okay, my name is Yaya Jame.
But it's not easy like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah. I get that reaction always, Yeah. Well, we are here to do a shooting. Yeah, my brother is here, so I came to help out. That's why I'm here.
Ready?
Sound rolling.
And action.
We wanted to challenge the idea that people with schizophrenia look a certain way. They look just like us, just like any other human being. Handsome, tall, black, dark, beautiful, well put together, well composed. But you don't know that they have their internal struggles until you talk to them, until you read more about it, until you're in a certain place with them. You don't really get to know what they go through until you spend time with them. So we just wanted to, for this particular piece, we just wanted to give the understanding towards the beginning side of it that, they are humans like us. It's not witchcraft, it's not any other thing. They are normal like us. They just have their internal battles and internal struggles.
But where am I going? Right. So I stay in the position.
So the main character for Denj Ligaye was Habib. He played Ibrahim, the young man with the episode. Really happy that he was the person we chose because he really brought out the emotions that I and Samuel wanted from the main character. He made me feel, I don't know, this is coming after the video, so I don't know what you guys feel about it, but me personally, he made me feel like I kind of to some extent understood what people with these conditions go through. So he did a good job. We didn't even rehearse because it's kind of hard to rehearse things without dialogue. Well, we just did a few things. I mean, we had one rehearsal for all the scenes, but it was more of a demonstration. Let me put it that way. It was more of a demonstration. But the way he brought that raw, natural, and uncomfortable feeling on set, uncomfortable in a good way, don't get me wrong, uncomfortable in a very good way. But I mean, towards the character, really brought out what I and Samuel wanted for Ibrahim.
1, 2, 3, go.
So day 2, we decided to shoot it at Lamin Mandinari. We wanted to have a typical Gambian house to make it more relatable. Here we follow Afo, who is the main character, a young lady at home, just having a conversation with her siblings about not doing their chores the previous day and how their mom is going to hash them, basically punish them for not doing it, nag them, and everything seemed normal until it wasn't. She walked up to go get a plate for the rice that they were pounding, and from the echoes of the sound, you know, with schizophrenia, like everyone has their episodes, you don't know how it's gonna come about, but her trigger came from the loud noise, from the pounding and stuff like that, and after that, things just went upside down. You could see the confusion in her siblings, you could see the confusion in some of the family members. And what we really wanted to highlight here is the fact that the first response was to call the imam and tie it to religious beliefs, not because it's really a wrong thing, to be honest, but it's just what would be our first response in situations like this. Because I remember when I was in high school, there was a situation like this in which someone had a mental breakdown, but the first thing the school did was call an imam and later call the pastor. And you know, it's always tied to something, because at the end of the day, you know, we are not educated about these things. So we really wanted to push that into this, so people know that, you know, there's a fine line between cultural stuff and religion, and it's very, very easy to cross over. So, but this has nothing to do with any of that. I mean, we all have village people, I can understand, but you know, it's more mental health and more psychological than any other thing.
We're trying to pour rice under the camera lens, so we're trying to get like a POV of what you would see, or what the mortar will see, basically rice being poured into it. So we're trying to improvise.
For this project, we had to do a lot of research. We had to be really careful, and that's why it took us about a month in pre-production, so we don't offend anybody, because you know, it's still tied to culture and religion, and we really wanted to make it to the level at which, you know, everyone can enjoy it and no one gets offended. Well, I don't normally talk like this. No, my English is cool.
No, this is you, bro.
Clean,
This is
boy.
you.
My parents paid to school fees for me.
I was privileged to work with 4 awesome creatives on this project, in the crew sector of things. You have Samuel Komae, who was my co-director, awesome dude. You have Favor, who was, oh my god, Favor is just wonderful. She was the first AD. You have Fatumata, awesome producer. You have Chakes, who was also an awesome producer and the wardrobe supervisor.
My name is Sam. I was the director for the shoot, co-directed with Percy, and we just wrapped up the video for Rab La Am. I think the crew was amazing, helping me in so many areas. Percy especially, who co-directed with me, was such a great help. Favor as well, helping us keep track of shots, and Jojo, who was first AC, Shakes, who was the producer. I think there was a lot of good energy, and that helped us gel together and really pull this project off.
When it comes to Samuel, this is my first time working with Samuel on anything. I really love that we were able to work in unison to bring the project to life. We went in with one mind, one goal, and we were able to see in one direction, and made things just easier on my end, because I had someone who was an awesome director that was able to communicate my thoughts and my creative process with, who understood the vision and was able to bring it to life. Really, really grateful in having them for this. Thank you guys. To the rest of the crew, you guys, you own it, Nak. Well done. Working with Think Mental Health Gambia for this project wasn't just any other it wasn't your typical client job. It was something that I and the team really believed in. It's kind of like a mission statement, because it showed the accuracy of what is happening in society in terms of when it comes to the mental health side of things. We came into this project clueless, but because of this project, we were able to learn, we were able to do our research, we were able to get a better understanding. At least I'm happy that we came out with the knowledge that we needed, because there's always stigma to this type of thing. So it's the learning process to be able to best cater to this project. It was worth it. So I really want to say now, I know you guys are watching. Aisha, thank you to the team at Think Mental Health Gambia for believing in us to be able to best bring this project to life. It really means a lot to me and the team, and yeah, it was an awesome experience, and I look forward to what the future holds.
From you. We get it from your meat.
Okay. Go watch the short film if you already haven't. I'll put it at the end of the video. It's in the link or something. It's gonna pop up. Also, please, if you believe in what Think Mental Health Gambia is doing and you want to learn more about mental health, I believe every Monday is a different topic to talk about, and they do have their live streams and stuff like that. Go follow them on Instagram. I'll put their handles somewhere here. Editor, put it around. Also, follow us on Instagram at Percy Studios Inc. We're almost at 1,000 followers, and if you can get us to 1,000, I think that would be awesome. We don't think so? Also, tell us how you feel about the short film. Let's have meaningful discussions in the comment section. It helps with the algorithm. It helps takes things far, and we'll really appreciate it if you can help us push this video to as many people, because people need to know about this in the Gambia and the world at large. To you, the audience, thank you also for staying throughout this thing. It really means a lot. Like I said, if you're new here, subscribe, join the family. It's free, and you all have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.